The scene begins with an emergency broadcast echoed across every corner of the galaxy, sent by the powerful Galactic Council. The words are blunt and chilling: immediate evacuation required. Planet Treshnak 9, the Death World, is uninhabitable. All attempts at colonization have failed. Abandon the mission. Leave at once. The screen flashes images of the planet, a vast, inhospitable wasteland, surrounded by constant violent toxic storms, radioactive clouds, and alien creatures far beyond human comprehension. The world is constantly shifting, filled with dangers no one has survived to report. The planet is larger than Earth, its surface cracked and riddled with active volcanoes, lightning storms, and swirling, deadly winds. Massive, towering beasts roam its lands, their glowing eyes piercing the gloom. The Galactic Council, representing the most advanced civilizations in the galaxy, has tried multiple times to conquer this world, to make it a base of operations or a mining colony. But the result has always been the same: failure. The Council sends out a broadcast urging all species to stay far away from Treshnak 9. Yet, as the camera pulls back, a surprising image appears: a human explorer fleet emerging from hyperspace, led by Captain Ava Boone. She stares out at the holographic view of the planet, her face calm but resolute. Unlike the rest of the galaxy's inhabitants, humanity is not afraid. In fact, they refuse to leave. Captain Ava Boone issues an order that surprises even her own crew: we don't run. We conquer. The crew exchanges wary glances, but they trust her. The entire fleet is about to embark on a mission no one else would dare to attempt. As they prepare to descend onto the surface, the mood on the flagship, the Proteus, is thick with tension. The surrounding ships, sleek, advanced, and heavily armed, circle in formation, ready for battle. But the captain's confidence is contagious. Every single human aboard the fleet knows that they are defying what the galaxy's most powerful beings have deemed impossible. It is a death wish for many, yet to the humans, it is more than just survival, it is the chance to prove their worth. As they approach Treshnak 9, the mood shifts from uncertainty to determination. The fleet navigates through the storm-ridden atmosphere, their cloaking technology activated, masking their presence. But even the cloak cannot hide the massive plumes of smoke and the blood-red skies. The tension is palpable. Every human on board feels the weight of history on their shoulders. They are embarking on a mission that no one else has dared to take on. The story's tension grows as the fleet begins its descent into the heart of the Death World. From the deck of the flagship, the massive storm clouds swirl ominously, crackling with lightning. The rumble of distant thunder shakes the ship. Suddenly, the ship's AI alerts Captain Boone: warning. Atmospheric conditions detected. Prolonged exposure to the surface will result in lethal radiation levels. Proceed with caution. The view from the cockpit is unlike anything they've ever seen, a horizon engulfed in an unearthly firestorm, the swirling winds making it nearly impossible to spot a safe landing. Despite the odds stacked against them, Captain Boone remains unwavering. The crew braces themselves for what they are about to face. Hold steady, Boone orders, her voice cutting through the tension. We're not here to escape, we're here to make this planet our home. The viewers feel the weight of her words: this isn't just about survival. It's about defiance, about showing the universe that humans will never be pushed into a corner. It's not just about overcoming nature's deadly forces, it's about showing the galaxy that humanity will stand tall in the face of any challenge. As the fleet approaches the surface, the storm grows fiercer, a wall of violent wind and electric energy smashing against the ship's shields. The camera focuses on Captain Ava Boone, her eyes set with fierce determination. Her heart beats faster, knowing that they are about to land in the unknown, where even the strongest alien civilizations have fallen. The camera shifts to Captain Boone in the control room. The storm rages on outside, but she is still, lost in her thoughts. The silence is broken when Lieutenant Mark Ellis, one of her closest companions, approaches with concern. "Captain, are you okay?" he asks quietly. Boone's face softens for a moment, revealing a vulnerability that she doesn't often show. She looks at Ellis, then at the planet outside the window, her expression hardened once more. It's not about this planet, Mark, Boone says softly. It's about the memory of my brother. He died on Earth during a failed alien attack, a mission that was supposed to protect us. He never came back. The aliens mocked us. They thought we were weak. Her voice catches for a second, but she quickly regains her composure. I will prove them wrong. This world, Treshnak 9, will be our victory. I will make sure of it. Mark looks at her, his face filled with respect. Ava Boone isn't just a military leader to him, she's a symbol of the human spirit, someone who won't back down, even when the odds are insurmountable. The viewers, too, are swept into her story. Captain Boone's words give them a reason to root for humanity. Her pain, her determination, makes the mission personal for everyone. She's not just fighting for survival, she's fighting for justice, for the memory of those who've fallen in the name of humanity's survival. The emotional core of the story is built here. The audience is connected with Captain Boone's personal loss and driven by her resolve to never allow humanity to be looked down upon again. She has a deep, personal connection to the mission, one that resonates with anyone who has ever fought against overwhelming odds for something they believe in. This emotional anchor will pull the audience through the entire story, making them care about what happens next. As the fleet nears the surface, Captain Boone calls the crew together for one final pre-landing address. The room falls silent as she stands at the podium. Her face is grim, but her eyes shine with conviction. We are about to make history, she begins, her voice strong, yet filled with emotion. What we do here will echo through the galaxy forever. Treshnak 9 is a world of unimaginable danger. The storms, the beasts, the alien tech, it's all a testament to why no one has succeeded. But I'm telling you now, we will succeed. The crew listens intently, feeling the power of her words. The galaxy has always underestimated us. They've written us off as weak, inferior, incapable of thriving in hostile environments. But I'm here to tell you something, we are more than they think. Humanity is stronger than any storm. Our will is stronger than any predator. And we will conquer Treshnak 9, not just for us, but for everyone who believes in the strength of the human spirit. The crew stands, inspired, ready to follow her into the unknown. As the fleet's ships land, the final shot zooms in on Captain Boone's determined face, her hand gripping the ship's command console. The entire fleet lands amidst a stunning, barren landscape, where danger lurks at every corner. The fate of humanity is on the line, and with their courage, they may just survive and thrive. The moment the human fleet's ships touch down on the surface of Treshnak 9, chaos erupts. The ground shakes violently beneath them as the ship's landing struts dig into the cracked, rocky surface. The storm rages overhead, casting an eerie, dim light across the barren landscape. For a moment, it feels like a brief pause before the real battle begins. But it doesn't last long. Before the crew can even disembark fully, the ground trembles once again. A deafening roar splits the air, sending shockwaves through the air. The team has landed in the heart of the unknown, and immediately, the planet's wild inhabitants make themselves known. From behind a jagged outcrop, a massive creature emerges, a towering, reptilian beast, its scales glistening like black obsidian. Its eyes glow bright red, and its breath is hot enough to melt stone. The creature's claws scrape against the rocks as it stalks toward the human soldiers, its roar echoing through the canyon, rattling the soldiers' nerves. Weapons ready. Captain Ava Boone shouts, her voice cutting through the chaos. Her crew scrambles into position, scrambling behind their ship for cover. AI-controlled drones, powered by cutting-edge human technology, deploy into the field, cloaking themselves as they take up defensive positions, scanning the creature with rapid precision. Deploy the drones and engage. Boone commands. The drones were to life, launching from their hidden compartments in a flash of energy. They engage their cloaking devices, making them nearly invisible to the naked eye. Armed with plasma rifles and energy shields, the drones launch a barrage of high-energy fire at the beast. But the creature is more powerful than anything humanity has faced before. It shrugs off the initial shots, its thick hide resisting most of the blasts. It retaliates by hurling a massive chunk of rock at the crew, sending soldiers diving for cover as the debris rips through the air. The crew's high-tech armor provides some protection, but the sheer force of the attack is overwhelming. The battle is intense. Laser beams flash through the air, and the sound of plasma blasts fills the atmosphere. Captain Boone and her crew are quick to adapt, using the terrain to their advantage. They fight with futuristic weapons, energy blades, magnetic grenades, and plasma rifles that shred through alien flesh. But it's clear that this planet's wildlife is unlike anything they've ever encountered. The drones continue to fight, their AI-guided targeting systems scanning for weaknesses in the creature's armor. Boone's crew, however, is quickly realizing that these weapons alone won't be enough to take down the monster. The fight becomes a brutal mix of strategy and chaos. Soldiers use tactical positioning, retreating when necessary, while others provide cover fire. At one point, Boone herself rushes toward the creature, leaping onto its back in an effort to plant a grenade directly into its vulnerable side. The crew watches as she fights tooth and nail, her agility and quick thinking putting her in a position to land the killing blow. With a deafening roar, the creature finally succumbs, collapsing to the ground. The crew takes a moment to catch their breath, the quiet aftermath punctuated by their heavy panting. This first battle is just the beginning. They've won, but the planet's dangers are far from over. Treshnak 9 will continue to test their limits. With the creature's body now lying still, the crew has a brief moment to regroup and set up their base. They navigate deeper into the rocky landscape, choosing a narrow canyon to hide from the larger predators that are likely to roam this area. The cliffs above offer some protection, and the crevices in the rock serve as natural defenses. Boone gives the order to establish a perimeter. Energy barriers and sentinel drones are deployed to ensure the safety of the crew, though they remain on high alert. As the soldiers dig into the rock to begin constructing the base, their eyes scan the terrain. This death world is harsh and unforgiving, but Boone's team is determined. They are not just survivors, they are pioneers, ready to tame this planet. As the crew sets up their new home, something strange catches their attention. Alien ruins appear on the horizon, tall, jagged structures that are partially buried beneath the rocky earth. These strange, weathered spires reach up toward the sky, and scattered across the landscape are pieces of advanced alien technology. The soldiers discover ruined machinery, data cores, and strange energy devices that seem to have been abandoned by a long-dead alien race. As the crew begins scavenging the ruins, a sense of excitement fills the air. This planet may be a death trap, but it also holds answers, clues to the advanced technology that once existed here. The humans, ever adaptable, begin studying the alien tech. Lieutenant Ellis is particularly excited by the find, his eyes gleaming with the potential to unlock new capabilities for humanity. "We can use this," Ellis says, holding up a small alien data chip, which he believes may contain vital information about the planet's history and the technology left behind by the original inhabitants. The team begins to experiment with the alien machinery, connecting human tech to the ruins in an effort to reverse engineer it. Soon, they are able to power up alien energy generators, build improved weapons, and even enhance their cloaking devices. But with this discovery, there is no time for rest. As the team works to adapt and innovate, a new danger approaches. Just as the crew starts to breathe a little easier, a new wave of alien predators appears on the horizon. This time, the creatures are not just big, they are numerous. A horde of scaly, six-legged beasts emerges, their eyes glowing with hunger as they charge at the human base. They are fast, and they are numerous. The camera follows the crew as they scramble to defend the newly established base. Orbital bombardment is called in, with heavy artillery raining down from the sky, blasting massive craters into the land. The explosions light up the sky, but the predators keep coming. The human soldiers are not prepared to just sit back. They engage in close-quarters combat, using their newly scavenged weapons to tear through the alien creatures. The battle is intense. Laser beams flash through the air, and the sound of plasma blasts fills the atmosphere. Captain Boone and her crew are quick to adapt, using the terrain to their advantage. They fight with futuristic weapons, energy blades, magnetic grenades, and plasma rifles that shred through alien flesh. But it's clear that this planet's wildlife is unlike anything they've ever encountered. The drones continue to fight, their AI-guided targeting systems scanning for weaknesses in the creature's armor. Boone's crew, however, is quickly realizing that these weapons alone won't be enough to take down the monster. The fight becomes a brutal mix of strategy and chaos. Soldiers use tactical positioning, retreating when necessary, while others provide cover fire. At one point, Boone herself rushes toward the creature, leaping onto its back in an effort to plant a grenade directly into its vulnerable side. The crew watches as she fights tooth and nail, her agility and quick thinking putting her in a position to land the killing blow. With a deafening roar, the creature finally succumbs, collapsing to the ground. The crew takes a moment to catch their breath, the quiet aftermath punctuated by their heavy panting. This first battle is just the beginning. They've won, but the planet's dangers are far from over. Treshnak 9 will continue to test their limits. With the creature's body now lying still, the crew has a brief moment to regroup and set up their base. They navigate deeper into the rocky landscape, choosing a narrow canyon to hide from the larger predators that are likely to roam this area. The cliffs above offer some protection, and the crevices in the rock serve as natural defenses. Boone gives the order to establish a perimeter. Energy barriers and sentinel drones are deployed to ensure the safety of the crew, though they remain on high alert. As the soldiers dig into the rock to begin constructing the base, their eyes scan the terrain. This death world is harsh and unforgiving, but Boone's team is determined. They are not just survivors, they are pioneers, ready to tame this planet. As the crew sets up their new home, something strange catches their attention. Alien ruins appear on the horizon, tall, jagged structures that are partially buried beneath the rocky earth. These strange, weathered spires reach up toward the sky, and scattered across the landscape are pieces of advanced alien technology. The soldiers discover ruined machinery, data cores, and strange energy devices that seem to have been abandoned by a long-dead alien race. As the crew begins scavenging the ruins, a sense of excitement fills the air. This planet may be a death trap, but it also holds answers, clues to the advanced technology that once existed here. The humans, ever adaptable, begin studying the alien tech. Lieutenant Ellis is particularly excited by the find, his eyes gleaming with the potential to unlock new capabilities for humanity. "We can use this," Ellis says, holding up a small alien data chip, which he believes may contain vital information about the planet's history and the technology left behind by the original inhabitants. The team begins to experiment with the alien machinery, connecting human tech to the ruins in an effort to reverse engineer it. Soon, they are able to power up alien energy generators, build improved weapons, and even enhance their cloaking devices. But with this discovery, there is no time for rest. As the team works to adapt and innovate, a new danger approaches. Just as the crew starts to breathe a little easier, a new wave of alien predators appears on the horizon. This time, the creatures are not just big, they are numerous. A horde of scaly, six-legged beasts emerges, their eyes glowing with hunger as they charge at the human base. They are fast, and they are numerous. The camera follows the crew as they scramble to defend the newly established base. Orbital bombardment is called in, with heavy artillery raining down from the sky, blasting massive craters into the land. The explosions light up the sky, but the predators keep coming. The human soldiers are not prepared to just sit back. They engage in close-quarters combat, using their newly scavenged weapons to tear through the alien creatures. The plan works. The robots, once hostile, now fight alongside the humans, breaking through the city's automated defenses and clearing the way for the humans to take control. As the battle rages on, the humans manage to seize control of the AI's central hub and turn its defensive systems into their own advantage. The once hostile city now begins to work in harmony with the crew's efforts, providing them with much-needed resources and shelter. The AI that once sought to destroy them is now their ally, helping them terraform the planet's harsh surface and create a safe zone. With the underground city's AI systems now under human control, the crew begins to unlock its full potential. The AI helps them access ancient knowledge that can aid in further terraforming efforts, making the planet more habitable. The technology is beyond anything humans have ever seen, and they begin using it to improve their energy resources, build larger fortifications, and even create artificial environments that can support Earth life. The technology allows them to create greenhouses, water purification systems, and biodomes that offer a safe refuge from the planet's toxic surface. The discovery of the underground city and the AI's transformation into an ally marks a huge turning point. Where once the crew was at the mercy of the planet, now they have the tools to transform it into a place they can call home. The survivors who once feared for their lives are now beginning to see the glimmer of hope. While the humans are busy adapting to their new environment, the Alien Council is closely monitoring their progress. They cannot believe that these lowly humans have managed to survive for so long on a planet that was designed to destroy anyone who stepped foot on it. They have watched the humans' progress with growing annoyance and disbelief, assuming that the humans' efforts would eventually fail. But when reports come in that the humans have begun to thrive, the Council becomes enraged. In response, the Alien Council decides to send a scout ship to the planet. They mock the humans, sending a clear message: you think you can survive here? You are nothing compared to the power of the galaxy. The scout ship arrives in the atmosphere, followed by several war machines, massive, mechanized soldiers built for war. These machines are heavily armed with plasma cannons, laser weapons, and defensive shields designed to obliterate anything in their path. As the war machines begin their descent toward the human base, the Council expects an easy victory. They believe the humans will be crushed, just as they have crushed all other lesser species. The alien machines land with a ground-shaking force, and they immediately begin targeting the human base, launching powerful blasts of energy at the shields protecting the encampment. But what the aliens don't expect is the resilience and ingenuity of humanity. The human crew, now bolstered by the alien technology they've recovered and the robotic allies they've reprogrammed, rise to the challenge. Using their superior tactics, advanced technology, and deep knowledge of the planet, they engage the alien machines in open combat. The humans fight back, utilizing their reprogrammed robots, enhanced energy shields, and high-tech weapons to take on the war machines. The battle is fierce, but the humans refuse to back down. They use every advantage they have to outmaneuver the alien forces, launching counterattacks, setting traps, and making full use of the environment they've begun to transform into a home. As the war machines fall one by one, the Alien Council is left stunned. They never imagined that these humans, who had no hope when they first arrived, would be capable of turning the tide in such an impossible situation. The humans' victory is a defining moment. The aliens thought they had the upper hand, but the humans, with their sheer willpower and ability to adapt, have proven them wrong. The Alien Council, watching from afar, begins to realize that humanity is a force to be reckoned with. The humans' victory is not just a win for their survival, it's a declaration to the galaxy that humanity will never be underestimated again. With their enemies vanquished and a new safe zone established, the humans of Treshnak 9 are now ready for what lies ahead. The planet, once a death world, is slowly becoming a place of hope, a testament to humanity's resilience and ingenuity. The tides have turned, and the fight is far from over, but for now, humanity stands victorious, the galaxy had watched with growing disbelief as humanity not only survived but began to thrive on Treshnak 9, the Death World. The Galactic Council, the governing body of the most powerful species in the galaxy, had dismissed humanity's initial attempts to conquer the planet as a fool's quest. But as humans adapted and began to build, the Council became furious. This defiance of natural order, by a species deemed inferior, was an affront to their very existence. Unable to accept this challenge to their supremacy, the Galactic Council decides that humanity must be eradicated. They launch a full-scale assault on the humans' newly established colony. Thousands of alien warships and highly trained forces descend upon the planet's atmosphere, ready to crush the human presence once and for all. The aliens believe their superior technology, vast numbers, and ruthless tactics will ensure an easy victory. But they have severely underestimated humanity's ability to adapt and fight back. The humans, now better equipped than ever, are ready for a war like no other. The humans know that they are the underdogs, but they also know their strength lies in their resourcefulness and courage. Instead of meeting the alien forces head-on in an open confrontation, where they would be overwhelmed, the humans use guerrilla tactics to defend their newly established home. They know the terrain of Treshnak 9 better than anyone, and they use it to their advantage. Human forces work in the shadows, hiding within the planet's vast canyons and dense forests. They lay deadly traps for the incoming alien warships, using the advanced alien technology they've scavenged to create devastating ambushes. Their EMP weapons, which can disable advanced alien technology, are set to neutralize enemy ships without having to engage them directly. They use cloaking devices to hide their ships, launching surprise strikes when the alien forces least expect them. The battle is far from conventional. Humans use everything at their disposal, from AI-controlled drones to modified alien laser weapons, to make their stand. The alien invaders, expecting an easy sweep, are shocked by the sheer determination and ingenuity of the humans. The humans fight not just for survival but to prove they deserve a place in the galaxy. The battle reaches a new level when the skies above Treshnak 9 become the battleground. A space battle erupts, with human ships using advanced cloaking technology to outmaneuver the far larger alien fleet. Orbital bombardments from the alien ships rain down on the planet's surface, but the humans are ready. They use their cloaking technology to dodge the incoming strikes, making the aliens' attacks seem ineffective. The human fleet, despite being smaller in size, is powered by AI-assisted warships. These ships are equipped with advanced weapons systems, including the EMP weaponry they've developed from the alien tech they discovered. With pinpoint precision, the human fleet disables the alien warships, rendering them motionless and helpless in space. The aliens' confusion turns to frustration as they realize that their advanced warships, built to withstand any attack, are being systematically disabled. The human ships, agile and resourceful, attack from unexpected angles, sending laser fire streaking across the void of space. The battle is cinematic in its scale and speed, with human ships darting in and out of combat, using the terrain of the planet's orbit to their advantage. In the midst of the chaos, human soldiers aboard their ships remain focused. Their strategy is simple: survive, and turn the tide of war. They make calculated moves, ensuring that every attack counts, while avoiding the enemy's larger, more powerful ships. The human fleet's success depends not just on their superior technology but also on their teamwork and resolve. As the battle intensifies, the humans' confidence grows. What was once a desperate defense against impossible odds is now a clear counterattack. The Galactic Council's fleet, once thought invincible, is being forced into retreat. The human forces are not just holding their ground, they are winning. Amid the heat of battle, tragedy strikes. Bonner, a beloved soldier and one of the crew's most skilled strategists, is gravely injured during a key confrontation. He had been an integral part of the mission from the beginning, and his loss hits the crew hard. Bonner had been one of the driving forces behind humanity's determination to conquer the Death World, and his courage had been a source of inspiration for everyone. As Bonner lies dying, surrounded by his fellow soldiers, his last words are filled with strength and resolve. "Fight, for home," he says, barely able to speak, but his words resonate deeply with the crew. His legacy will live on in their actions, and they vow to carry on his fight in his memory. The crew, battered and weary, rallies around his final wish, to make humanity's victory a reality. In Bonner's memory, the human forces redouble their efforts. They fight with a new fury, driven by the desire to honor his sacrifice and prove that humanity can achieve the impossible. Bonner's death fuels their determination, and every victory becomes a tribute to the fallen hero. The Galactic Council, seeing that the humans are not only surviving but thriving, orders escalation of the attack. But the humans are not backing down. The battle for Treshnak 9 has become more than just a fight for survival, it is a fight for humanity's place in the galaxy. With Bonner's sacrifice fresh in their minds, the crew moves forward with the resolve to finish what they started. They adapt quickly to the alien technology, turning it into an advantage that the Galactic Council never anticipated. The battle becomes a testament to humanity's resilience, a clear message to the galaxy that humans are not to be underestimated. The Galactic Council's forces, once thought invincible, are now on the defensive. The humans have turned the tables, using advanced technology, innovative tactics, and unmatched determination to force the aliens back. The war is far from over, but with the death of Bonner and the resolve of the humans, it is clear that the tide has truly turned. As the battle rages on, the humans stand firm, united in their desire to win, not just for themselves, but for those they have lost along the way. The war for Treshnak 9 is not just a fight against an alien council, it is a battle to prove that humanity belongs among the stars. And they will not stop until they have claimed their place in the galaxy. After months of relentless fighting, the Galactic Council has finally decided to take drastic action. Determined to crush humanity once and for all, they send a massive invasion force to wipe out the humans' colony on Treshnak 9. The Council believes that this will be the final blow to humanity's defiance, a complete and total eradication of their resistance. This time, they are bringing everything they have, motherships, elite soldiers, and their most powerful war machines. The human forces, however, are not intimidated. They know that this is the final showdown, and they are ready to fight with everything they've got. Captain Ava Boone and her crew, hardened by the many battles they've already fought, prepare for what could be the most decisive moment in the history of humanity. They have come a long way since their first landing on Treshnak 9, and they've learned to use the alien technology they scavenged from the planet to their advantage. The humans have fully integrated the alien tech into their operations. They have become masters of the planet's environment, using the natural terrain and the advanced systems they've uncovered to launch one last offensive. Captain Boone devises a daring plan to hack into the planetary defense systems. With their advanced knowledge of alien technology, they cause massive earthquakes, shaking the very ground beneath the invading alien forces. As the tremors rip through the landscape, entire alien fleets are thrown into disarray. Along with their strategic use of the planet's natural forces, the humans deploy AI-controlled drones to ambush the alien invasion. These drones, now enhanced with human ingenuity, are far more agile and deadly than anything the aliens have faced before. The humans use the drones to systematically take out alien positions, disrupting their attacks and weakening their grip on the planet. While the alien forces are struggling to deal with the chaos on the ground, the humans are preparing for their final offensive. The death tolls from the previous battles have been heavy, and each human knows this might be their last stand. But in the face of such overwhelming odds, humanity's resolve has never been stronger. They've learned to fight back, not just survive but conquer, and they will not be broken. As the alien ships approach the planet's orbit, the human forces launch their final, desperate assault. With cloaked ships and advanced weaponry, they strike at the heart of the alien fleet, initiating a monumental battle that will decide the fate of both species. The space battle that ensues is fast-paced and full of tension, with the alien motherships launching devastating attacks and the human fleet using every trick they've learned to counter the superior firepower of the Council. The battle unfolding above Treshnak 9 is not just a clash of ships, it is a battle between good and evil. The Galactic Council represents the oppressive alien regime, bent on maintaining their control over the galaxy. They are determined to destroy humanity and extinguish any hope of resistance. Their view of the universe is one of domination, where only the strongest species deserve to rule, and the rest must bow before them. On the other hand, humanity represents the underdog, a species that has been underestimated, oppressed, and written off as weak. But in this battle, they have proven that strength comes not from the size of one's fleet or the firepower of one's ships, but from resilience, adaptability, and the will to fight for what's right. Humanity's cause is not just survival, but the right to exist on their own terms, free from alien domination. As the battle rages on, the humans fight with everything they have. The emotional stakes are higher than ever before. This isn't just a fight for a planet, but for the future of humanity. The humans know that if they lose, the Galactic Council will wipe them from the stars. But if they win, they will prove that they belong in the galaxy as equals, not as slaves or subjects. Each human soldier fights with a deep sense of purpose, knowing that they are not just fighting for themselves but for the future of their people. This is the ultimate expression of freedom and justice. The message is clear: humanity will not be controlled. They will fight for their right to thrive and prosper, no matter the cost. The final battle has arrived. The alien fleet is massive, and the odds are stacked against the human forces. But Captain Ava Boone, with her years of experience and her unwavering belief in humanity's ability to overcome any obstacle, leads her crew into the fray. They've come so far, and they won't give up now. The human fleet has transformed over the course of the war. Thanks to their integration of alien technology, they are no longer the underdogs. They are fearsome, strategic, and united in their goal to free themselves from the Galactic Council's control. Using a combination of cloaking devices, eye-assisted warships, and pure human bravery, the humans launch a final, all-out assault on the alien mothership. The battle is intense. The human ships, cloaked and armed with EMP weapons, strike with precision. They disable several alien ships, turning the tide in their favor. The alien fleet is forced into a retreat, but not before the humans launch one last, desperate strike at the heart of the mothership. In a spectacular final move, the humans succeed in bringing down the mothership, breaking the backbone of the alien fleet. With their mothership destroyed and their forces decimated, the Galactic Council has no choice but to retreat. Humanity has emerged victorious. The Death World, once feared and shunned by the rest of the galaxy, is now in humanity's hands. The planet, once hostile and uninhabitable, is transformed into a thriving, powerful colony. Humanity has proven that they can not only survive in the most dangerous of places but also thrive. In the aftermath of the battle, Captain Ava Boone stands on the surface of Treshnak 9, gazing at the planet she has fought so hard to defend. The once desolate world is now alive with human settlements and technology. It is a symbol of humanity's triumph and resilience. As she looks over the land, Captain Boone's thoughts turn to the soldiers who gave their lives in the battle, especially Bonner. His sacrifice, along with the sacrifices of so many others, will never be forgotten. They gave everything for this moment, and now the human race has a future. Captain Boone addresses her crew and the galaxy. With her voice full of pride and resolve, she says, "This world is ours now. We will not be driven away." It is a message of hope, a declaration of human strength, and a promise that humanity will continue to rise, no matter the challenges ahead. The story ends on a hopeful note, with the human spirit shining brightly. The victory over the Galactic Council is not just a military success, it is a testament to the power of resilience, the strength of unity, and the unyielding desire to chart their own destiny. Humanity's victory will be remembered as the moment they broke free from the chains of oppression and carved their own place in the galaxy. The moment of truth has arrived. Captain Ava Boone, standing resolutely at the helm of her ship, looks out at the vast expanse of space. This is it, the final battle. The alien mothership looms large on the horizon, its dark silhouette blocking out the stars, a symbol of the Galactic Council's overwhelming power. This enormous vessel is the heart of the Council's fleet, and it carries the fate of humanity with it. The humans know this is their last chance to defeat the aliens and secure their place in the galaxy. Captain Boone's plan is a bold one, combining everything humanity has learned over the course of the war, cloaking devices, AI-assisted warships, and their own raw bravery. She's not just leading a battle, she's leading a revolution, a fight to prove that humanity will no longer be crushed under the boot of the Galactic Council. For Ava, this is personal, she's seen her comrades fall, and she's determined that their sacrifice will not be in vain. As the human fleet makes its move, the alien mothership responds by unleashing a barrage of energy blasts, shaking the very fabric of space around them. The humans, however, are prepared. Thanks to their alien technology, they've perfected their cloaking systems, and their ships blend seamlessly with the shadows of space. They're invisible to the alien radar, making them ghosts in the vastness of the cosmos. The alien fleet is disoriented and confused. They can't track the humans, and the human ships strike with lightning-fast precision. Ava's ship, along with several others, moves through the alien forces, disabling their weapons with EMP blasts, taking out their communications, and leaving them vulnerable. This is the humans' moment to strike, quick, efficient, and relentless. A massive dogfight breaks out in space, as the human ships weave through the alien fleet, using their advanced technology to outmaneuver the more massive, but less agile, alien vessels. The humans' AI tech assists in coordinating their attacks, ensuring that every shot fired, every strike made, hits its mark. It's a beautifully chaotic battle, a desperate clash between the old regime of the Galactic Council and the new, emerging force of humanity. Despite the alien fleet's superior numbers, the humans begin to gain the upper hand. The alien mothership, once an imposing symbol of the Council's dominance, begins to show signs of damage. It's bleeding, its hull cracked, its systems failing. The humans are closing in. As the battle rages on, Captain Boone and her crew make their final approach toward the heart of the mothership, a hail of fire coming from every direction. But they have one final card to play. Captain Boone's ship, equipped with the most advanced cloaking technology in AI systems, flies straight into the heart of the alien mothership. They use the EMP device one last time, causing a massive surge of energy that disables the mothership's core. The lights flicker, alarms blare, and the giant ship starts to lose power. It's only a matter of time before it falls. The remaining alien ships attempt to flee, but the humans aren't about to let them escape. With the mothership disabled, the humans pursue the fleeing vessels, destroying them one by one. There's no escape for the Council now. The human fleet has proven that even the most powerful empire in the galaxy is no match for human determination. The Galactic Council has been defeated. The mothership that once represented their overwhelming might is now a floating wreck, and their forces are in full retreat. The battle, the war, the entire struggle for survival, has been won. Humanity stands tall, victorious, and ready to take their place in the galaxy. The Death World, once a symbol of danger, hostility, and alien invincibility, has been transformed. It is no longer a place of fear, it is now humanity's home. The harsh landscape, once full of hazards and untamed wilderness, has been shaped into a thriving colony, thanks to the advanced technology the humans have scavenged and repurposed. Cities rise from the dust, shining with the brilliance of human innovation and perseverance. Humanity has not only survived, they have thrived. The once feared world is now a testament to their strength, resilience, and unyielding spirit. The galaxy, once skeptical of humanity's place in it, now watches as this new power begins to rise. The humans have taken their first step toward becoming a force to be reckoned with, and the universe will never be the same again. As the battle concludes, and the alien fleet retreats, Captain Ava Boone finds a quiet moment to reflect. The adrenaline from the battle begins to fade, and the weight of what they've achieved begins to sink in. The Death World is theirs, and the Galactic Council has been defeated. But this victory didn't come without cost. Captain Boone stands on the edge of the colony, gazing out at the horizon. The city below is bustling with activity. The once barren planet is now full of life. People are rebuilding, creating, and establishing their new home. The hum of technology fills the air, and the planet is alive with the pulse of human progress. But Ava knows that this victory didn't come easily. She remembers her fallen comrades, especially Bonner, who gave his life to protect this world. His face flashes in her mind, and her heart aches with the loss. But even in the pain of losing him, there's a sense of pride and honor. Bonner and so many others gave everything to ensure humanity's survival, and their sacrifice will never be forgotten. Ava takes a deep breath, the weight of the moment pressing down on her shoulders. She knows this is a new beginning for humanity, but she can't help but think of the journey that got them here. The struggle, the sacrifices, the courage of every single person who fought to make this moment possible. This victory is as much about the fallen as it is about the living. She turns to address the crew and the people of the new colony, her voice steady but filled with emotion. This world is ours now. We will not be driven away, she declares. Her voice echoes across the planet, and it carries a message to the galaxy: humanity is no longer a mere footnote in the history of the stars. They have proven that they can stand up to the most powerful forces in the universe and come out on top. As the camera pans across the bustling city, Ava's words are not just a statement of defiance, they are a promise. A promise that humanity will not be ruled, will not be oppressed, and will never give up in the face of overwhelming odds. The victory over the Galactic Council is just the beginning. The humans have broken free from the chains of their oppressors, and now they will shape their own destiny. The story ends with a hopeful note, as the camera zooms out to show the planet, now a beacon of humanity's triumph. The galaxy watches as humanity begins its journey toward becoming a dominant force in the cosmos. Their future is no longer uncertain. They've proven that they can not only survive the most hostile environments but also thrive and flourish in them. The human spirit, resilient, powerful, and unyielding, shines brighter than ever. And the galaxy will never forget the story of humanity's victory.